same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up.
All right, everybody, the NBA first ever in-season tournament is now official. But how does it work? Like this. First up is group play. All 30 teams will be split into 6 groups, 3 from the East, 3 from the West, with a random draw based on last year's regular season records. Each team in a group plays each other 1 time, a total of 4 games, 2 at home, 2 on the road.
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Now, those games happen Tuesdays and Fridays in November, so set your calendar. Basically, these regular season NBA games also count as tournament games. Now, in each group, the team with the best group play record after those 4 games, they're moving on. The team with the next best record in each conference, those 2 are the wild cards. Always watch out for the wild cards. Now, we get to the knockout round. 8 teams, single elimination, and you know what that means. Win and move on, or lose, and you're out. And the last 4 teams standing, guess what? You're headed to Vegas, baby. That's right. In Las Vegas, the semifinal battles will get us to the championship game on December 9th. 2 teams in a winner-take-all final to be named champion and be awarded the first ever NBA Cup. Come on now. Look, there's a lot to look forward to this season. Players on new teams, rookies new to the league, and teams just looking to make some noise. And the NBA in-season tournament is going to be a can't-miss, must-see, high-stakes, high-level competition. And if you're a hoops head just like me, I promise you, you're going to love
it. That's right. In-season tournament. Jaren's away right now, so you're just getting me. But yeah, the NBA in-season tournament is on the way. We're doing it this season. It kicks off this season. Pretty cool. I have mixed feelings about this. Like, I do think that we have an NBA World Cup, and I do think that's awesome. But I don't know. How's it going to work in the regular season? How's it going to weigh in the regular season against everybody? There he is. He's back. Look at that. Fashionably late. How's it going, buddy?
I had to get my sweet tea.
Right. Well, yeah, we're the NBA midseason NBA Cup tournament will kick off this coming season. What are your thoughts about this?
Let me. You go ahead. Take the first thing. Let me grab my lamp real quick. I don't know, man. I'm about to go kind of in on this. This is.
I have mixed feelings about this, honestly. Like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Mid-season tournament. You got the NBA Cup, I guess, whatever. They're playing for something. And like, unless it counts for something towards the end of the season, I really don't foresee it being a big deal. Maybe something that, I don't know, NBA teams that aren't vying for a championship could get on or win or make a name for themselves, something. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Hold on.
Yeah. But he's trying to talk. We can't hear a word he's saying. So, but yeah, I guess mid-season we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay, sorry, had to get my lamp.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm confused, man.
Okay.
I don't know what this is.
Right. Yeah, it just launched. Like I don't know if they're keeping it on the hush. I don't hear a bunch of people talking about it, but it's obviously happening. I mean, the groups are already set. Like here's your group A, B, and C for the West and for the East. Groups are set. It begins November 3rd.
Yeah. I don't get it. I'm completely confused. I don't get it.
I just don't unless it counts for something during like it's just like a glorified all-star game pretty much. Is it not? Pretty much a glorified all-star weekend. They're playing for a cup that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I think this is kind of pointless.
Right.
Like what? Like that
Yeah, right.
when Richard Jefferson was explaining it, I'm like,
yeah. Yeah.
What?
See, this is another part I don't get is
It
if they're
sounds
counting.
It's like one of those classes in high school that we had to take that.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, it just seems like one of those things that is just I don't know. Like if you win,
okay, you're back.
You play.
Sorry. Yeah.
If you win, do you play more than 82 games? If you lose, do you play less than 82 games? Like I can see this as a way of good teams like just saying, you know what, screw it, let's not play this. You know, let's just lose, and then that way we get like 4 or 5 games off. I don't know. We'll have to see it in action first, I guess.
We want basketball. We are not trying to do algebra 3 and 4 in the middle of the season.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, we just want regular basketball. Why y'all complicating stuff?
Like, why do you gotta throw it? You gotta throw a tournament in the middle of it, and it's not like any team's really making any extra money off of it because the finals is in Vegas. So what? I don't know. I don't see the point,
bro. This makes no sense. This has G League written all over it. Yeah, this is G League, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? This is G League.
Yeah, this I don't know. This should not.
Hey, when he first started talking, when he first started talking, I was like, he better be talking about a 2K league or something like that.
Nope. No, that's real.
No, I'm like, what are we talking about?
No, that's real. That's
I don't get it, man. That makes no sense.
Right.
Yeah, moving on.
I guess we'll see how it plays out. I guess maybe it'll be something cool. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm not liking it at the moment. But one thing we are moving on. But one thing I do like this. It's a new thing the NBA's come. Flopping is now a result in a technical foul. Thank you. Was that really so hard?
I love it.
Yeah, I honestly, I think flopping should be 2 technical fouls. But if you flop twice, does that mean you're kicked out? I guess so, because that's a tech. Like
I like it.
I guess finding the players didn't really work. So, I guess we'll tee you up. All right, moving on. Okay, moving right along here. Oh yeah, reports the NBA has sent out a memo to all 30 teams about Damian Lillard's trade request, advising that future comments and wanting to play for a certain team could lead in potential discipline. It's like Dame's just like, I don't know. I want to go to Miami. I want to go to Miami. I want to go to Miami. He's like, you're not going to Miami. And we're like, okay. Do you still think he'll end up in Miami?
Yeah. I'm still leaning toward that. I mean, this would have been nice before he already told everybody, but he already told everybody.
Right.
Where he wants to go, so it don't matter now.
I think it's because his agent was just like, yeah, don't pick him up. You're not going to want to play with him. This is what I'm Miami's got nothing to give Portland.
I don't see what's wrong with saying that, though.
What was saying that he doesn't want to play for another
I was just
team?
saying, I don't see what's wrong with saying that. Huh?
Okay. Like the whole
Like
other
if
team
I'm your
thing.
agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm your agent, okay?
Uh-huh.
Dan is a quarterback, about to be a free agent. He's leaving the Rams, and he wants to sign with his hometown team, Detroit. Or he's got a year left, and he wants to play for Detroit. That's where he's from. So if I'm his agent, I'm letting y'all know, like, oh, you trade for him if you want. He might be there for a year.
Right.
So do you want to rent a player? Because my boy wants to play in Detroit. So we're going to Detroit.
Yeah,
I'm pulling a Manning. That's what I'm
Right,
doing with you. I'm pulling a Manning. I'm pulling a who is it? Chargers, you think it would? No, we're not going there. We're going to New York. That's what I'm doing. I'm pulling a Manning with you. Archie.
I think that would work if you had leverage. Like if he had a no trade clause, maybe then he can, but he doesn't, and that's his fault because he should have put a no trade clause in his contract.
Very true. Very true.
So I'm just saying, if I'm Portland, I'm saying, look, Dame, you have no trade clause unless you want to stay here another 4 years to rebuild. We're putting you wherever the hell we want. And if you want to, and if you want to do your whole contract, then sign with Miami, then do that. But until then, we're doing what's best for Portland.
Right.
So we could see him in a. I would like. It'd be cool to see him in Miami, to be honest with you. But it would be cooler to see him somewhere else, like Philadelphia.
Where?
Or like Philadelphia. Boston.
I'd like to see Philly.
Like
they're
the
not.
Lakers.
They're not okay. Well, look, but the only way they're getting him is if they trade Jaylen Brown. They just signed Jaylen Brown. They're not finna trade him. So Boston is out.
Right,
Boston's
obviously.
out. As soon as he signed that extension, Boston's off the table. So now you're looking at Philly or Miami, and I wouldn't be mad with either one of those because I love him and Embiid together.
Right.
But
I just don't.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really good with either one. I'd love him in Philly. I'm not gonna lie to you. So if he goes to Philly, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing.
But what y'all gonna do? You finna send James Harden to Portland? No. Ha!
No.
Ha!
They could, but no, probably not.
James Harden to pull a M'Baku. We will not stand for it. We will not go for it. No, I will not go to Portland. Hell,
they very well could do that though. I could see that happening.
I mean, that's the only piece. They already said they're not trading Maxey.
Right.
Them your two trading pieces right there. You can't trade anybody. You can't build it around anybody else.
Right.
But Maxey or Harden or both. Mm-hmm. And neither
of them.
Yeah, like Philly won't trade Maxey. If Maxey was on the table, this might already be done.
Yeah, this might already be a done deal. Yeah, I wouldn't trade Maxey either, though, to be honest with you. Maxey and Dame in the same backcourt, that'd be insane. They're both fast as hell. And they can both shoot.
It'd be small.
Defense.
It'd be small, but
yeah,
it'd be small, but
it'd be all right.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. We'll see where he goes. I don't know. Maybe Dallas. I could see him playing with Luka too. Trade Kyrie.
Man,
trade Kyrie for Lillard.
We got Kyrie. They just signed Kyrie. They're not finna do that. You think they finna trade Dame for Kyrie?
I would
too, but they ain't finna do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I'd do it right now. Now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ooh,
it's just
that'd be nice.
I think the Lakers could put out a pretty decent package to get Dame too. I mean,
they could
won't
now.
Happen.
They could now.
I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying they could. They could.
Hey man,
well.
hey man, don't you count out Rob Pelinka, bro. He'll mess around and flip. He'll mess around and flip Gabe Vincent, D'Angelo Russell, and a pick. And who else would we just get? Motherfucker Jackson Hayes. Somebody flip him. I would do it.
I would trade Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura.
Oh no,
right
Dan,
now.
no! You taking away the core.
Like right now, and D'Angelo Russell. Like right now.
No, we gotta keep. No, man, give him D'Lo. You got to keep Austin.
Yeah, okay.
You got to keep Austin. You got to keep Austin's not. He's not. No. Austin got to. Austin or Rui off the board.
Really? Rui?
Yes. What are you talking
Rui
about,
on the board.
really? Oh, man,
He's got
Rui
that
ain't on the
trade
board,
value.
man. We just
He's got
re-signed him. D'Angelo. You can put Gabe because you just signed. I don't think, but you can't trade him because you just signed him. So that wouldn't work.
True. Yep.
I don't know, man.
December
I wouldn't
15th.
want to give up Austin Rivers, man. I think you're going to need that because it's not like, I mean, unless you're expecting Cam Reddish or to have like a huge leap and take. I mean, you never know, bro. Cam Reddish is still a talent.
I mean, he's young.
You know, I mean, he was a one and done. He was a one and done at Duke, so you got to kind of take into consideration these first years in the NBA, kind of like his sophomore, junior, and senior year. So he ought to be ready to ball now.
We'll see. We shall see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that'd be cool. That'd be cool to entertain. Maybe the Clippers. Moving on. UFC 291, I believe. 291 last night. Gaethje versus Poirier. And Gaethje with the head kick that knocked his head off pretty much. I was like, wow, that was pretty cool. That was good. That was a good fight for like 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Round and a half.
I don't even want to talk about fights, man. I don't even want to.
Right. I didn't see it going down this way, but who knows? Who knows what happens? Yeah, it was a good fight.
Are we going to talk about the boxing match?
We were going to talk about the boxing match, but I was going to lead into it.
Okay. I was just making sure. I just wanted to, we got to talk about that.
I was gonna lead in with the UFC, but yeah, just a Gaethje kicked Dustin Poirier in the head. Story over. Now, Terrence Crawford, on the other hand, was that 40-0, 41-0 now?
40.
40-0. Yep, that was a good fight too. He beat the shit out of him.
Hey man,
Errol Pence, Pence Jr.
Errol Spence.
Yeah, Spence.
Spence, yes. Errol Spence Jr., man. He's from I believe he's from Dallas. So
he was also like 18-0, I believe.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, he was also, I believe, like 18-0. So they're both undefeated. But one just
he was like 30 and something and 0.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
He was like 28. No, it was something high. He was something high. I promise you. It was like 39 and 0 versus like 28. It was like 2 undefeated. So it should have been a way better fight than it was.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, so when I was asked who I picked first,
yeah,
in my head, I had the guys switched, the name switched. I thought Spence was Crawford and Crawford was Spence.
Okay.
So I picked Crawford initially.
Oh, okay.
Thinking that was Spence.
Oh.
But I was really thinking Crawford.
Okay.
The whole time. But I got them mixed up because I knew I was thinking Crawford was the dude from here for some reason.
Yeah.
So
you put your money on the wrong person.
Well, I'm glad I didn't put money on it.
Oh wow, okay.
I'd have lost. I thought Spence was going to win. I was leaning towards Spence, but I'm not surprised that Crawford won.
Right.
But Spence didn't look right.
He looked. I don't want to say tired because he was still flying around, but he
you see what I'm saying? He just didn't look
like
right.
Tired.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he didn't want to be there, type of thing.
Yeah, he wasn't there, bro. Like that should have been a way better fight. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
You think they'll do a rematch?
Oh, for sure. I would love it. I hope they do. If I'm Crawford, why? Unless the money is right.
Mm-hmm. I already beat him.
I got to be making stupid money.
Right.
But he beat the brakes off of him, though.
Yeah. Slapped him around pretty good.
Brakes off his ass.
There was a point where Pence was looking pretty good. I think like at the beginning of the fight, like the first and second round, that's when Pence really looked like amazing. I was just like, oh wow. But then Crawford just like pretty much dominated the rest of the fight.
It went 9 rounds, so it's not like he got his ass whipped in the third or something.
Well, he lost every single round except for pretty much the first. So yeah.
he got outboxed now.
Yeah,
Now my homeboy, shout out to Andre. He predicted this. He said Crawford was gonna I believe he said outclass or outbox, and that's what happened. So shout out to you, Drake. You picked it. You got it. You know what I'm saying?
He's Mayweather the shit out of you. What happened? See, we're gonna make this money real quick, and then I'm gonna go pound some. And I'll be later. I'll see you guys later. But yeah, good fight. Both good. Both were good, really good fights. I had to watch the UFC one this morning, though, because I was watching the boxing fight last night. I had to switch it up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right, but on to the NFL. You got some teams making noise. We got Dalvin Cook visiting the Jets. You got Zeke visiting New England. We all know where Aaron Rodgers went. What does this mean if Dalvin Cook becomes a Jet? Is this like a pretty much a shoe-in for the Jets going to the Super Bowl? Because they're pretty much stacked everywhere.
No.
Their defense is good. Wide receivers are phenomenal. And if they throw Dalvin Cook
You know where they're not
in
stacked?
a backfield that's already great, where's that? Offensive line?
Yes. Yes.
It's not
That might be
bad,
the
though.
Achilles heel, man. That might be the Achilles heel. I see that being the only thing holding them back. I mean, but the AFC is still loaded, bro. So, I mean, the Chiefs is going to be there. Chiefs going to be there. You got to worry about the Bills. Chiefs, you got the Bills. Look out for the LA Chargers.
They're coming. Yep.
Look out for the Chargers, I think. We got to see what happens with Burrow. But you know what I mean? So it's not going to be a hard road. My prediction is they go, the deepest they go is, what's the round right before the AFC Championship?
The wild card? Or it's the second round. The semifinals? Because there's a wild card, then the semis, and then the division, then the conference championship. The divisional championship or whatever, the divisional round or whatever the fuck it is. I think it's just the semifinals. I think Jarian froze. Yep, pretty sure Jarian froze.
Championship, though.
Yeah, Jarian's freezing. But
yeah,
I don't know.
We were both spinning right there.
Right,
I was saying I don't think they're going to go to the conference championship.
Okay.
I think it'll be whatever the round is right before that. I think they'll get knocked off right there.
Okay.
Like either like the Bills will beat them or somebody like that, and then it'll be like the Chiefs, because the Chiefs are in the AFC Championship. Okay.
Right.
So who are they playing? It's gonna be
The
Buffalo.
AFC? Probably Buffalo.
Yeah, AFC.
Probably Buffalo.
Buffalo. Possibly the Bengals. Dark horse Chargers. You never know what they do. They had a lot of injuries last year. That's my sleeper team.
It could be Miami.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, I mean,
who knows?
Football.
I do like Miami this year, though, too. I think Dalvin Cook should hold out and go to Miami.
Get on the train.
Oh, shit. Or if he goes to New England, that'd be dope, too. I wouldn't mind him going to New England either.
Who?
Dalvin Cook.
Oh, man, New England is garbage. Hot garbage, water, trash.
Yeah, but he's going to get a lot of touches. He's going to get a lot of touches.
Juice.
And he's going to be like
not
the
go
main
to New
guy
England.
there.
Dalvin. Look here. I'm talking to you. Dalvin. Anywhere but New England. It's cold.
Anywhere.
Y'all ain't going to win. Tom Brady ain't there no more. So you can go to Miami. Where you from? Come on to Dallas. But do not go to New England in the cold. Nothing. Why would you do that to yourself? You want to play with McCorkle?
Corkle?
McCorkle, that's who you want?
Yep.
Come on, man.
Corkle Jones. Yeah, it's I don't know. Zeke is, I guess, visiting New England this weekend too. But who cares about that? You put Zeke on the on the Patriots, and they're still the team they were last year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Zeke, that's fine. He's at a different spot in his career.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, that is it. That is it for this week, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment below. Tell us what headlines you want us to talk about, like during the week. You can hit us up, and we'll talk about it. It's the off season. It's the NFL off season, NBA off season. So it's kind of boring right now. All we have are rumors to go off of. So we're talking about rumors here. So help us out.
For real.
But other than that, we'll see you guys next week. Deuces.
Peace.
On track, now we going way up. Don't get used as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up, counting all the way up. Count blessings, yeah, you know we pray up, way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up, now we going way up, now we going. On track, now we going way up, now we going way up, now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70. Your drip is just a water spring. You know I drip different, just the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. Went off for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track.